This is the Doctor, continuing the Battle Brothers playthrough. We just killed Hoggart and avenged the company. Very good fight. Basically a flawless victory. We took a couple hits. It's almost impossible in this game to not take hits. But I would consider any victory in which your guys didn't take any wounds or minimal HP damage to be a flawless victory. So, yeah, that was a really, really good fight. Some level ups here. Let's do my two-hander first. Bad fatigue row. Ugh. Definitely need better fatigue rows there, but let's do 3 melee skill, 3 melee defense. Let's do 4 resolve because we could benefit from a little bit of resolve. Yeah, like about 50 is good. So I'll pass up a bad fatigue row here for a perfect resolve row. We definitely need a bit more resolve on the front line. 50 is good, maybe like once more. The perk, that's a bit of a tricky state. I've been thinking a lot about two-hander builds recently. The thing about two-handers is I like to have at least 70, preferably 80 HP. In my experience, I like to, for the characters who are to keep around, like my companion, I think is good enough to be late game material. I want them to survive even really, really bad RNG. I mean, like getting double headshotted with a heavy crossbow, or getting like punctured 3 times by a gobbo, or stuff like that. Like, I want my character to survive horrifically bad RNG. And Colossus is one of those things that helps throughout the entire game. There are so many times that my characters have been basically one hit away from death, and it's because of Colossus that my characters lived. But the two-hander build is very perk heavy, and if I don't take Colossus, like the trade-off in my build is either Indomitable or Colossus. Indomitable is good, but Colossus is also very good. I'm thinking, though, early game, we just gotta survive. We can get other characters, potentially, to get Indomitable. I don't think you need more than, like, 2 or 3, or maybe, like, 2 guys with Indomitable in the entire party. So let's just get Colossus. That means I never have to put points into hit points again, which is really good. So you have enough hit points to survive. Terrible, terrible RNG. My companion, who's a tank, this guy's interesting bag because, or like he's not a bag. This guy's an interesting character. He starts out with really good stats, like 57 melee skill, 8 defense, but he doesn't have stars there. He has stars in HP, fatigue, and resolve. I actually think making him a spear tank kind of works reasonably well. He's not necessarily endgame material. He also has Iron Jaw, which will help a lot. So spear tanks I don't use on every fight, and on the fights where I do use them, HP is somewhat less important. So, ooh, we got perfect melee skill row, perfect defense row. Let's go with some fatigue. Not perfect defense, +2. We still gotta take it. Yeah, this is good. So if he gets like a bad melee row or 2, we can up resolve and fatigue. I think spear tanks need between 70 to 80 melee attack. Like 75, I think, should give you pretty much 95% against not goblins, the Wiedergängers. And you do need a lot of resolve on spear tanks. Like any sort of tank character, you need to have tons and tons of resolve so they don't break. I'm just wondering, can I skimp on Colossus here? I think the answer is yes. Because I probably only need 70 HP or a little less than that, so 2 level ups where I put points into HP should do the trick. And we have Iron Jaw to make it less likely for me to take injuries. One of the advantages of Colossus, by the way, is because your HP pool is larger, the way injuries calculate, I think it's based on a % of your HP. You have to do a minimum amount of damage, and then it has to meet a certain threshold. So if your HP pool is large, you're much less likely to take injuries. But Iron Jaw does the same thing. So Then, of the perks, Recover is decent early game. Pathfinder could potentially be useful on a spear tank. I've had good success with Pathfinders on a spear tank. But I'm thinking we just go with Recover early game. Having one character Recover is decent early game. But this is really a late game perk. I could also go for Student, try to get him level up faster. But early game, I feel like it's maybe Archers you take Student, but every other character I feel like you gotta take perks to actually do stuff. Once you get into mid-game, I take Student pretty much on everyone because at that point I want a level. But here, you just gotta make you useful because you may not even use a spear for quite a few levels. You might be running around with like a mace or something for a bit. In fact, I don't want to make you a mace character. If you're going to use a mace, the Recover perk is very useful. So let's do that. Perfect. Yeah, this seems fine. Alright, let's go back, get paid. And then it is time to go get some more contracts. What is he talking about? The battle has less on gear, worse for wear. Really? I barely took any damage. The number one objective is to head here to the west so we can buy some nets. Nets are how you beat early game, or really a lot of enemies in this game. Nets are so good. They're so amazing. That's like the number one objective right now is buy nets. Number two is to get ourselves lots and lots of Brigand Raider fights. I would say for the first 200 or 300 hours I played this game, I was terrified of Brigand Raiders early on. But now, I desperately want to fight Brigand Raiders early game. That's how you get good gear early game. You gotta fight the Raiders and dagger them down. Alright, we have some crowns. I'm thinking, should I buy the Poacher? It can make a lot of sense, but archers are typically weaker early on. So the Poacher was 400. Oh, you got the Signet Ring to sell. We should definitely check out the town, though, because if I don't buy the Poacher, I could try him out, but I don't think that's necessary right now. If I don't buy the Poacher, ooh, the tools are so cheap. It's such a good deal. We could buy 2 salts, sell them at the next town for a lot of money. And there is a town with a lumber camp. So those towns have a really good chance of having a Poacher. Yeah, I don't think I buy the Poacher. I think we buy 2 salts, make a little bit of money from trading. Some players love to do a lot of trading early game. I think trading is a nice supplement to your income, but really the way you make money in this game is you kill stuff and you loot their corpses, and maybe you get paid from contracts. The trading is like a nice little advantage, but it doesn't really matter. Still, I don't think I need the Poacher right now. Another archer, because we can get a Poacher in the lumber camp. There's a really, really high chance we get a Poacher there. Plus, this shepherd here, he's actually could be an archer. Like, he's not a good archer. He's a pretty terrible archer. He'll max out at 86 range, but that's usable. Like, so let's buy 2 salts. We have enough money to pay our men, and then we'll have basically no crowns. But yeah. All right. Let's. This town is pretty big here, Holstein. We can sell the stuff here, make a little bit of money. Our choices are to sell it there, or well, there's a lumber camp though. We could buy more trade goods here. Runes, yes. So I think I'm just gonna sell in Hohenstein. There's a chance there's like a brigand ambush trade routes or some such here, which would make it better to go selling Einhaus, but we don't know that for sure, so we'll just sell it here. This is also a good chance for us to, we can't afford any of these guys, to sell the Signet Ring. So we made 100 crowns. That's something. Better than nothing. Don't really need more food. Don't really need any of this gear. Orcs. Not gonna fight orcs. Yeah, let's just go on to the next town, try to make some... I'm wondering if I should buy the tools here. This is still a pretty good deal for tools. 222 is a good deal. I think I do. Like, anything under 200 is amazing. You should buy, like, all of it. And if it's, like, around 200, that's still pretty good. I'll take it. Alright, next town. Try to get a contract. If there's no contract, let's do a little loop. We can go here, here, here. There's furs we can buy to sell. And then we want to head south, though, to do this loop. This loop looks really good. There are 4 towns that can give us contracts. And they sell nets. That's the most important thing. Check out, yeah. A lot of these towns have forests next to them, which is not great because some of the quests early game have you killing spiders, which are super easy to kill, but you don't really get any loot from them. I want to kill brigands. That's the best enemy to fight early game. Alright, 2 contracts here. Good. Collapse hiding place. Southwest of here. That's good. That's good to remember. Anyone to hire? Yep, there is a poacher. Oh, so expensive. Way more expensive than the other poacher for some reason. Probably because he has an item in his inventory. The monk is good. We should hire the monk. Hunters? Oh man, we definitely want hunters, but can't afford them right now. Before I hire these guys, let's check out the quest. Anything to buy, actually. Quality wood. Alright, what sort of quests we got here? 2 skull quests, blah blah blah. I am not doing caravan escort. No, definitely not doing caravan escort right now. Looking for bleach from south of here near the region of the Narrow Quag. Huh. This town, we kind of care about the rep, but on the other hand, we need... Yeah, let's just accept the offer. When you negotiate, you lose a bit of reputation with the town. But I think I care a lot about the reputation of this town. Reps also give you access to better recruits, and these lumber camps have, like, the best recruits. I need, like, hunters and stuff. So... plus, I think bargaining is better later on in the game when, like, every bargain can net you a couple hundred more crowns. I'm only going to get 30 more crowns from this, which is barely even worth it. Okay. Around the region of the Narrow Quag, some way to the south. You got to read the text. Some way to the south. That could be kind of far. Maybe. I'm not super keen on this quest. Let's hire the monk. Holstein. He is terrible, but he could make a temporary sergeant because his starting resolve is high. He doesn't have stars there, but like he's not going to be doing much else, and I love having sergeants early game. Don't know what you're going to equip yet. Maybe the cleaver. Alright, we don't have gear for anyone else. I want to save some of the crowns. There's a flagellant. I think they're also potentially, like, they have potentially good resolve, but not hiring any more guys right now. Where was this? Boneless tomb. Some way to the south. That's... I don't like that. If it says, like, near to the south, I'll do it. There was also a collapse hiding place southwest of here, which could have brigands to kill. Before I accept these quests, let's buy a little bit of food. No, actually, we have food for 3 days. That's plenty. Don't need to buy more food. Let me think about the next move here. Going back on the world map. Somewhere, the narrow quag. So it's in the middle of the swamp. Not going to the swamp. Collapse place southwest of here. Could be here. Could be here. Hard to say. We could start headed south. Then get to Hammerden. We can buy nets. I don't know. I kind of want to stay around this area for a little bit because I want to return to Satel and do like one other quest for them. There's going to be ambition soon. I always pick the one that makes you friendly with town. That's like the easiest one to do first. If we go down here, it's going to be kind of difficult to come back up. So let's go to the fishing village. We'll buy the nets like we planned. There are at least 3 towns up here where we could potentially get better quests. So let's do that. Come on, brigands. Where are all the brigands? Paying 85 crowns a day. Like, every moment we're not fighting is a waste of resources. And I hate not fighting unless I need to heal, which I don't. Come on, let's move to it. If there's nothing here, we can go through this wilderness here. Oh, I probably should have bought some lumber now that I think about it. Could have made some good money. Because this place has woo runes. I bet there's a rebuilding effort. No? Okay, never mind. Probably wouldn't. Collapse hiding place. Southeast of here. Ah! Wasn't that the same place the other town told me? So it's undead. It's going to be Wiedergangers. That could be really easy. We might actually go kill that. Anyone interesting to hire? Probably not. I can't really afford to hire anyone else anyway. Another monk? Let's check out the quests. Okay, the Audacious Act of Thievery. These are great quests. This town, do I want to negotiate with them? Kind of don't care as much about this town. It's big, so we get better prices for selling here, but it's kind of out of the way. So I'm going to negotiate. Okay, well, that's fine. What is this? Brigands. Now shipment going to Windfest to the southeast. I'm probably not even going to do this, so I'm just going to accept the offer. I'm not going to risk negotiating. Where is Windfest? Well, we'll check that out, but let's go buy some nets. 3 nets seem good. Ooh, look at the price on those tools. That's crazy. Can't afford that. Do I want to try to re-roll for a better monk? I'm thinking I probably do. They're pretty cheap. This guy's only 120 crowns. I want to see if I get a better monk out of that. Alright, let's compare our 2 monks here. $84 fatigue. 1 more resolve, which doesn't matter. A lot less hit points. Stars in places that don't matter. Yep, you're terrible, Elmer. Bye-bye. I forgot to rename you. Monk Sergeant. Is that how you spell Sergeant? I have to double check that later. Alright. The nuts will come in very handy. As soon as we come across a Brigand Raider, we're going to be very glad we have the nets. Let's do this quest. Alright, east. Let's see, where is Windfest, by the way? That caravan has to go through like 4 towns like that. I don't know if I want to do that caravan quest. Allies. Alright. I bet this is going to be like 7 thugs. Gonna be, and we could benefit from fighting thugs right now. Thugs give some decent gear. Like, not as good as raiders, but usable gear. Get some better armor, some better weapons, more shields. I do not need nets against thugs. Let's try to split our characters out a bit, like this maybe. Arms. Alright, what do they got? This guy has good armor we want. The guys with the spears are the most dangerous. The guys without shields are also very dangerous. This guy has the best armor, but he's kind of very dangerous. This guy has no armor, so he's very vulnerable. There's some high ground here. We can move all our characters up and defend the high ground. Seems pretty good. Can put a guy here to tank. Do some shenanigans. I like it. Alright, let's see. This bush is very nice. We can put a guy up here. Put a guy here to spear wall. This will... or maybe we spear wall here. This will force them to attack this way or this way. Some of my men are confident already. That's great. Kind of want to flail down this guy. There's a lot of guys where... see what to do. Actually, I kind of want my guy with the mace down here. We can stun these. Alright, get some shots. Guy with the sword seems like a good target. Good. Flails are also good against guys with shields, so we'll keep you up here. Why not? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they can't catch me. So let's just pass the turn here. Let's see what the rest of these guys do. Okay. 20%. That seems good. This. Alright, let's think. We could move the line up. But I don't think that's good. I think we want them to come into me. This. Spear wall. This will force them to move suboptimally. Kind of want you in here and you up here. So let's wait a little bit. Their turns are all done, right? Yeah, they can't do anything. This, I'm gonna do a little trick here. Good wall. This guy might. Let's do this. Spread myself out. All right. Nice hit. Think we might be able to squeeze a guy in there, but that's fine. Yep. They're not able to do much right now. And I got my shield guys in the front, two-handers in the back, so that when they come up, ooh, clever. One turn. He could run 73. Clever. My backline is kind of vulnerable right now. Shield walling a bunch. Let's see what the rest of these brigands do. And let's see what I want to get the most bonuses I possibly can. Okay, now we attack. Who do we attack first? I think the guy with the best odds makes sense, right? Although this guy is kind of the more dangerous one. Because he has a spear, and spears have bonus hit chances. Gotta start getting in there and do damage. 64. We might be able to kill this guy, so let's focus him down, even though the odds are not the best. Get him, break his morale. Good. Nice hits. Alright, their morale is collapsing. Alright, how do we do this? We can move up, or we can move like this. Moving up has a chance to cause more morale collapses. Kind of like that the most. 59. We could shield wall, but I don't think that's good. We wanna keep up the attack. 39 or 59. 59 seems quite good. Alright, 35%, or we try to go for the stun. Let's just go for the hits. 46. Alright. 72, 53, but if I kill this guy, I can cause a morale collapse. So even though the odds are lower, I think this is the better attack. Such luck. 51% chance to stun, or 71% to hit. Okay. This guy's gonna move up. That's a nasty hit. Acting 7 turns, acting 4 turns, 3 turns. Okay, let's hold. RNG, not so good right now, but it's fine. 31%. Again, if I kill him, I think we cause more morale collapse. So even though the odds are lower, I'm gonna go for this guy. No such luck. Alright. If we move up, we could potentially trigger a morale collapse. Or we could move like this. No, I kind of like moving like... If I move like this guy can't do anything. But we have to attack a guy who we're suboptimal against. Kind of like moving like this. Ooh, lots of misses. That's okay. Nice. Good. Okay. Now their morale is terrible. We're moving and try to trigger more morale collapses. We've won this fight, so let's see. This guy we kind of want to flail down. So we're gonna kill this guy. my initiative isn't the best, so we could move here to try to prevent them from running. Kinda don't want to take any more damage here. I don't know what armor I'm going to be able to get. I mean, I kind of want all of these armors, but I don't think I can get them. So this guy could move up, double attack. I don't want that. Let's move you back for now. Oh, this guy's fleeing. I don't like that. Let's just shoot him. Or let's hold on. Let's see what they do first. Good. Alright. The fight's almost over. Ooh, nasty headshot. Broken nose. Alright, well. Brigand certainly put up a spirited fight there. But it's time to start daggering. I think I moved you here. Move you like this. Yep. Yep, their morale has been completely shot. One, two, three, four. Can I get 4 guys up? Maybe. Whip out the daggers. Alright, I didn't injure his armor too badly. You don't have a knife, do you? Oh, you do have a knife. Good. Let's go for the 38%. Let's wait until next turn. I think I can get a perfect surround on these guys. Alright. 1, 2... Almost. I can't get a perfect surround, but... This. Oh, I think I got it. Yep. Hooray! Now we can loot all their gear. Which is an upgrade at this point in the game. On. Nice work, everyone. We got 2 more Gambesons. A dagger, a spear. We actually desperately need spear, some head armor, a shield. We did suffer a broken nose, but that's alright. Light wound. Oh, this guy is willing to pay me 250 crowns, which is like 10 crowns more than the town is paying me. And I take a nasty reputation hit of town? I don't think so, buddy. Now, if that was like 1,000 crowns, boy, that'd be a different story. We got a spear. Spears are way better. Oh, the hat. is a little broken, but that's alright. The broken nose, I think, means 5 less fatigue around, which is pretty bad. But, I mean, flails are so, like, fatigue intensive. Spears are the best. Broken nose won't be there forever. It'll go away. The dagger is so nice. Right. Front line has gear. Very, very good result. Oh, we can even equip ourselves with another shield if I wanted to, but this Butcher's Cleaver is so bad, I kind of prefer Two-Hander somehow. This thing does a lot of damage to Goad and Dog. Go and Dog. That's almost certainly not how you pronounce it, but not a bad weapon. Alright. Back to Kampstad, get paid. Nice little quest. Got 2 pieces of armor, a dagger, which is really good. Kind of want to fight some raiders now. I could do the caravan escort, but kind of want to come up here and do quests in these 2 towns and then loop back to Sato. I think that's better. Caravan escort's not really worth it. Plus, if we go through the wilderness here, we might stumble across like some place. There's a southeast collapsed dwelling southeast. Maybe it's in the swamp or something. There are Wiedergänger zombies. Zombies are very good enemies to fight early game. Oh, we need to buy more food. I think this is a good place to pause the video. Thank you for watching. Until next time.